May 6, 2014. 1 year later, anniversary of finding Gina DeJesus, Amanda Berry, and Michelle Knight. Abandoned house is still sitting. Councilman said it promised to do something about it. 1 year later, look at it.
But I bet you he got some money.
School located within, let's say, 100 yards. Playground. Now we're going to Seymour Avenue, starting from this schoolyard.
I know that's what he's probably like, these motherfuckers ever school yet? Cause I rolled up on him when they rolled up. I was pulling up, he was getting out of me. And I did ride up on him. He was at jump back and go slam the door. You there for run your ass off. Too early in the morning for this shit. Your ass out the motherfucking street. You don't even live over here. I'd kick your ass too, right along with the guardian ass. Man, I'm tired. I'm tired of this motherfucker. Wrong guy. That's a bad ass house.
This is still on the way to Seymour. You can see the church in the foreground on the left. That is Seymour Avenue. So you can see how close in proximity the school is to where the girls were held captive.
This that house I'm saying about this story that much. Yeah. It's cold out here. What's gonna warm up? They playing with me. I'm about to car park. They like y'all full of shit. Y'all land dick. Cold out here. Can you kind of straight? I like this house. I always like this house. I like the double floor. I bet you that's a grandmother.
See one of the news trucks leaving.
Alright, so they've been up there just 4 o'clock.
We're in the 9 o'clock hour now, May 6th. We'll keep it on the update and see how crazy it gets. I wonder if Charles Ramsey still live over here.
Hell no. I forgot where he at.
He wrote a book. Matter of fact, Michelle Knight's book is to be released today. Here's the crosswalk for Seymour Avenue. We have arrived. And it took me 5 minutes to get here.
And it's cold as it like, I can still see my breath.
This is a church. This church sets off a bell at a regular time. I think 9, 12. You can hear it throughout the day. So imagine those girls hearing that bell all these years while being right down the street.
That's how she knew when her baby was born. Cause she also, that's how she knew she had the baby on Christmas. Cause the bell rang Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. There we are, Seymour. Here we go. Coming down. All right. Funny thing about it, I drove down this street many a times while they were in this house, and I don't know, I wouldn't have never knew anyways. You just come down, it's one of them kind of quiet streets. Nobody really paid no attention to anything. And even if so, I would have had the radio on just driving down the street anyway. Actually, those are kind of some nice apartments right there. Now this is the beginning of Seymour Avenue.
Them landmarks, that's why that shit fucked up. You know what? I don't even think all of them is livable.
I think they were
That's why a
still
lot of them is
working
empty.
on them. Yeah, because last year they were still working on.
This building too, they trying to revamp. But like I said, how many girls you probably think might be in this motherfucking building?
Hmm.
Yeah, I wonder how many times they done win this building.
Right.
Like I said, I could be around here just smuggling motherfuckers.
Another big building on Seymour Avenue.
Well, I don't want to go down there.
I'm going.
Mm-mm.
And we're approaching the area of Seymour Avenue. Approaching the address to where the house has now been torn down. 1 year later, we're within, let's say, 100 yards. Let's check it out. One year later. You wonder if this ground has a lot more to tell than what we know. Nope. So underneath all of there is some horrors. Some we know, some we won't know. That's Seymour Avenue 1 year later. Kind of quiet. Nobody out. Nobody but news trucks. See one cameraman. I'm going to continue on down. We went from Scranton Road in Seymour We're gonna walk all the way up to 25th and Seymour. But for those people that didn't know, this is what Seymour Avenue looks like on a normal day. It's 1 year later. It's kind of crazy because there are still, right now, cases that are unsolved. Around this date, there were women going missing and were murdered on the east side in the 4th District area around East 93rd. We still have no justice for those women, and those cases are still open. We need to do something. So 1 year later, we have a lot to be happy for, but we still have a lot more work to do. I'm coming to you live from Seymour Avenue. So it's quiet here, but somewhere, somebody's going missing now, and somewhere we need to be doing work, getting justice, and bringing about some closure to a lot of other families. I met a lot of families here last year that were looking for justice and looking for help from the city. I went to the meetings here, down here at the church. I stood up, I spoke my piece. I got a lot of promises, a lot of lies, and you can see the abandoned house that's still sitting right next door to the school. And you can see how close the proximity of the school is to where these girls were held captive. And this is 1 year later. Now, the councilman can say what he wants. He'll probably do something after this video is shown on Facebook. And for everybody that watches it to its entirety, please get in contact with the councilman and let him know. Just call your local police or call your local councilman if you have abandoned buildings or things just don't look right in your community. Get active. Do something about it. Said 1 year later, going back. All said, all done. Just shooting him. Yeah. How you doing? Had to do my own little documentary.
Yeah, I got a few pictures of you. Take pictures. Can I trouble you for your name? I work for the newspaper.
Yeah, sure.
What's your name, sir?
Aaron DeMarlo.
Is it A-A?
A-A-R-O-N. DeMarlo.
D, little e,
Right.
capital M.
Yes, sir.
DeMarlo, M-A-R-L-O.
Yes, sir.
All right, Aaron.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Thank you. You too. Huh? Right. I mean, but you know what? Like I was saying on
The
there.
land still has a memory